What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Ghost of Tsushima Legends video. Today, guys, we're going to be going over the 1.13 patch that just came out, and you can find this information over on the Ghost of Tsushima, or the Sucker Punch Twitter page, as a matter of fact, and they give a lot of good information. We're just going to be hitting the highlights and some of the fixes, and the fact they actually gave us a raid date, which is going to be next Friday on October 30th. So go ahead and be ready for that. I would imagine it's going to probably be 105. I think 100 is what they've said the minimum is in order to play it, but they're probably going to be recommending you're at least 105 in order to make it a little easier. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys. Before we do, though, if you enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. All the support helps the channel, guys. You've been very supportive here as of late. Thank you guys so much for that, and let's go ahead and jump into this. So right off the bat, guys, they have a big thank you right here, talking about how in the first weekend they had over 2 million matches played in online matchmaking, which is pretty crazy because there's a lot of games that actually don't do the matchmaking system in a sense to where you actually have to find someone to play with, and this one actually has it where you can. And I found myself talking to a bunch of random people because I don't have a lot of buddies that actually play this right now. So it's actually a very good system. I've enjoyed it, and it's come in handy for me. Now, unfortunately, the raid, from my understanding, you will actually have to find a full 4-man group of your own friends or people you know in order to actually do it. There will not be matchmaking for that, so just so you guys know, be warned, you have to start making friends somewhere and or finding people somewhere, maybe a Reddit page, in order to actually complete the raid. So right here, guys, they actually go over and says get raid ready, and they're speaking of the raid. We're excited to confirm that you'll be able to play the Tale of Io beginning on Friday, October 30th. This is going to be a continuation of the Legends storyline that we finished with, and so much like with Destiny, the raids all intertwine with the story and are a continuation of such. And so it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. It looks like it's a 3-chapter system, so I don't know if it'll all be released at once. So it says that, obviously right here, it's divided into 3 chapters and requires a full team of 4 ghosts, and as well as excellent coordination and communication. So I think that maybe they'll release all 3 on Friday, or maybe it'll be one week, one another week. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. So we'll just have to see as it goes. It'll be very interesting to find out. As I stated earlier, guys, it tells you right here that does not support matchmaking. And go ahead and find a team, and that you'll have to get gear as high as level 100 as an absolute minimum before you can attempt the challenge. So obviously, you're probably going to want to be 105 to 110. And if you used my technique in my prior video, guys, on the mods, you can actually get your gear above 105. If you found gear that you really like, you can re-roll it up to 110. That way you don't have to keep trying to find that same piece again. You can actually just raise the level yourself. Now, they haven't actually announced the exact launch time for the raid, but keep an eye at their Twitter page in order to see whenever they actually post it. I'm sure that'll probably be a few days before next Friday on the 30th. So right here, guys, you'll see that they talk about the bug fixes. It says resolved a bug causing frequent network error pop-ups. I don't know about you guys, but I was getting that quite a bit, and it was very annoying, especially whenever you're in the middle of a nightmare mission trying to do it and you get a network error pop-up and it stops your character. So yeah, that was pretty annoying, but they fixed that. They also resolved a bug preventing the platinum trophy armor die from appearing in New Game Plus. Resolved a bug that caused some users to become stuck in the Legends tutorial. Thank goodness didn't have that one. So you added support for PlayStation Network Players Met functionality to Legends, and various bug and crash fixes. And if you're still seeing the errors, they give you a support line for PlayStation you can actually go to. Now, in that various bug and crash fixes, guys, what's not mentioned is that they actually did patch the infinite item glitch, where you could load into a mission, die, and then once you got back to the lobby, you had a piece of gear, or even better, in Nightmare, when you would die and then just hold square to replay over and over again, you could rack up quite a bit of items. People were actually taking rubber bands and putting it on their joystick and just running backwards, and then putting tape to hold square to replay. So a lot of people were actually going pretty hard on that. Well, unfortunately, they actually patched that, so you can no longer do that. You actually have to earn it through completing missions and things of the such if you want to earn gear. So that is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you actually still really want to do it, you can actually undo the patch and revert back to the prior patch for the game, which I guess will be 1.10 or 1.12, and you can still do it just without network settings, which you're not using network whenever you do that anyway. So it actually works if you just revert that back to the prior one. If you still feel that you really desperately want to do it that way, guys, you can. So that's actually all of the patch notes right there, guys. Not a whole lot, just a lot of bug fixes and the such. One obviously pretty big one there with the item glitch, and then the information about the raid, which they will be giving more again in the coming days leading up to October 30th. So that's going to do it, guys. Again, if you want to check any of this out, make sure to go over to the Sucker Punch Twitter page or to their website, where you can go to the news section and find all this information is either on their Twitter or on their website, guys, over at suckerpunch.com or the Ghost of Tsushima Sucker Punch Twitter page. It's all there, guys. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more Ghost of Tsushima Legends video, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.